And we are going live. Hey, it's Alex Ford here and Ethan and Ivy. And we wanted to say Happy Easter. Can you say Happy Easter, Ivy?
Happy Easter.
And there's little Ethan right there. It's so cute because our little, come out of the tent, Ivy? Okay, cool. Our little one has started crawling like 2 weeks ago, like just under 2 weeks ago. So he's already, crawling all around the house, crawling into his little tent that we've got here. So he's having a lot of fun, and he's like, check this out. Ethan, come here. Come on, Ethan. There's a little car. Come on. Come on. You come get the little car? You want to come the little car? Hey, John, good to see you on here. Cool. So check this out. He's started crawling. Come on, Ethan. You can come. Come to your car. You want to get your car? Oh, it's so cute. Anyways, I wanted to do a quick Facebook Live because I wanted to just cover a quick topic today. I know it's Easter, but hey, I love to hustle. I love to add value. Just because it's holidays doesn't mean, right? You can't change people's lives. So this topic I wanted to bring, as you can see in the description, it's really how to get more people to say yes to your opportunity. And the reason that I wanted to talk about the subject is because a lot of people are struggling to build their business. And John says, happy family time. Awesome, we've got Anu on here as well. Cool. If you're jumping on, let me know in the comments who's jumping on, your name, where you're from. We'd love to see how global we go. As always, I know we always reach all around the world, which is pretty cool. But look, topic is how to get more people to say yes to your opportunity. And like I mentioned, this is something that a lot of people, they struggle with in their business. That this is applicable to like lots of other areas in their lives as well. Could be relationships, could be, wherever you need people to say yes to you. Of course, John says he's from Miami. Awesome stuff. I think it'd be pretty late over there, almost midnight. Anyways, right, a lot of people struggle with this. And I've had team members that I work with in my organization and things that they have to overcome. I had to initially overcome this as well because it was just hard to get people to say yes. I don't know if anyone can relate, right? You're building your business, you're speaking to people, you're getting no, you're never getting a yes. And it just feels so frustrating that no one's saying yes, either to take a look at your opportunity or even to join your opportunity, right? Those two places. So Rosie, good to see you on here. But yeah, so I wanted to cover this topic. And if you're in that place right now where you're feeling frustrated because people aren't saying yes to you to take a look at your opportunity or get started, take a deep breath because I'm about to share something with you that's going to make a huge difference in your business. And if you are struggling, a big part of a lot of reasons people are struggling, it's not necessarily their fault because they don't have that training, they don't have that education. A lot of companies, what they do is, especially network marketing, right? You get started and they tell you to just harass your family, your friends, try to convince them to get started. And that's, it's just the wrong training, right? So if that's what you're experiencing, like I said, it's not necessarily your fault. So let me give you some tips that's going to make a huge difference in your business. So tip number one, and this is, John says, is part of the learning curve. It is, right? Everyone goes through it. And as long as you're committed to upping your skill, developing yourself and growing more, right? And figuring out, the little things that makes all the difference, then you're going to get to the point where you do sign people up. And here's 4 tips that will make a difference in your business. So tip number 1 is don't be addicted to the outcome, right? This is probably the biggest one, right? Don't be addicted to the outcome. Because a lot of people, when they get started into an opportunity, most people, now I know some people that were already millionaires before they got started in network marketing, but most people, they don't have any money, right? That's why they got started in network marketing or, starting their own business, because they need to make money. So as soon as they get started, then obviously the goal is to sign people up, right? Make some money. But what happens is they become so addicted to that outcome that all they think about is, I need to make a sale, I need to make a sale, I need to sign someone up, I need to sign someone up. And when they're having conversations with people, they've got that feeling within them, right? They're having a conversation, but in their head, they're thinking, I need to sign this person up. This is the next person I'm going to sign up. I need to sign them up. Because they're so addicted to the outcome. And what happens is that actually works against your favor. Because people sense that. And when they sense that you're needy, that you need to make a sale, that you need to sign someone up, that you need to make money, people just run away because they don't want that. I mean, let me use an analogy, right? In dating, whether, let's use a female, right? I used to go clubbing when I used to do that. Thank God I don't do that anymore. But I used to go clubbing and you see all these guys, right, that are after the women, right? Or I call them seagulls because they're just staring at women, and some will go up and be all needy and be like, hey, want a drink? Oh, hey, beautiful. And they've got this, that they're addicted to this outcome because they just feel like that, like they just want to, start that conversation, right? It's like they want to have that person that they don't even know as their girlfriend right up front. And women are just like, what? I don't even know you, right? And then they leave. And it's exactly the same thing in network marketing. When you're addicted to the outcome and you feel like you need that sale and you need to make that money and that sign up, you're not going to make any, right? It's not going to work. It's a bit counterintuitive, but you are not going to make any sales if you're addicted to the outcome. So that's number one, right? Don't be addicted to the outcome. Number two, I kind of covered it already, is don't make it about the money, right? Do not make it about the money. No matter where you're at in your stage of your business, whether you're new, especially, right? Like I mentioned, most people that are new, they're not making money, like enough money. They need money. That's why they got started in an opportunity. But if you get started in an opportunity and you're like, oh, but I need to make the sale. I need money, right? I've had team members tell me that. It's like, they'll say, but Alex, I need money right now. And I say, I understand. Right? I needed money when I got started too, right? In my opportunity. But what happens is, as long as you have that, I need to make a sale, I need to make money, you're not going to make any money, because people are going to sense that in their opportunity and they're going to run away. Hey Tristan, good to see you on here. But yeah, right? As long as you have this, I need the money, you're not going to make any money. And I have people that probably have said to me, and I know some people will be watching this will be thinking, but Alex, like I need the money. Maybe you don't, right? Because you're doing well, but I actually need the money, right? But here's the thing, like I mentioned, when I wasn't making money in my opportunity, I had to get to the point where I realized that I have to feel like I don't need the money. Because even if I do need the money, but I come from that mindset of I need the money, I'm not going to make the money, right? Bit counterintuitive. So you got to get rid of that I need the money mindset. Otherwise, it's going to hold you back. And even with people that I work with, as soon as, yes, they need the money, and yes, they need to start creating something for themselves. But as soon as they get rid of that mindset, that's when people start saying yes. That's when people start saying, yeah, I'm open to take a look. Yes, yeah, I'm ready to get started. Right? And they start bringing 3-ways and they gain momentum in their business. So don't make it about the money. Now, number 3, if you're not making it about the money, then what do you... by the way, thanks Tristan for sharing this. Thanks a lot. If anyone's getting value and you want to share it, please do share it, because I know these tips will help anyone in their businesses. But tip number 3, if you're not making it about the money, what do you make it about? Right? Because obviously I need the money, that's what you're thinking. But now, okay, I don't need the money, but what do I focus on, right? If I can't focus on making the money. Here's a big tip, right? Tip number 3, serve others. This is huge, because you want to go from a mindset of I need the money to how can I serve more people, right? Because it's in serving others that a few things are going to happen. People are going to sense that you really are out to serve them, that you really do care, that you really do want to help people create, more income, more freedom, it's about relationships. Exactly, John. Right? But it's in serving people and building those relationships. Because if you serve people, people are going to sense that. They're going to sense you care. They're going to sense you're genuine. They're going to sense you're authentic. And then they're going to sense like you really do want to help them. And when you ask them or you invite them to take a look at something, they're going to say yes. Because you're coming from a place of serving, right? And I don't want to get religious or anything, right? I'm Christian, but... it's Easter, right? But there's a particular verse in the Bible, and this will be applicable, even if you're not into that. just pay attention to this, right? And we got to admit, Jesus created a big movement around the world, whether you're not religious or not, whatever. He did. It's massive, right? Christianity. He said one thing once, and he said, to achieve something along the lines, right? To achieve greatness, you must serve the multitudes, right? To achieve greatness, you must serve the multitudes. And that's the mindset you have to take in your business, right? You have to take the mindset, okay, how can I serve multitudes? Not one person, not two people. How can I serve thousands of people and millions of people? Because as soon as I start serving, the multitudes, you are going to achieve greatness. You're going to make money. People are going to be saying yes to you, right? So it's about serving. And any leader in the industry is going to tell you that, right? Any multi-million-dollar, 6, 7, 8, 9-figure earner in the industry, anyone that's successful in business, it's about serving people, not about serving money. Yes, the money's great and the money's going to come. And yes, you can have goals and have the intention that you're going to make a 6, 7, 8-figure income, but that comes secondary, right? What comes first is serving people, and then the money will come. Right? And people are going to say yes to you, obviously. So I actually got 5 tips, I just realized. So tip number 4A. It's actually tip number 5. This is a big one. It's, oops, almost dropped my phone because I'm holding it. But okay, if you're getting some value, hit up some reactions. Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to know. But here's another tip. Go for a no, right? I read a book, Go for a No. When I got into network marketing, it changed my perspective of everything, right? And this is going to be a huge tip. If you're watching this, you may want to get out a pen and paper and write down what I'm going to share, because it might be a little bit of an eye-opener. John says the boomerang law, a bit Australian there. So throw greatness and it will come back to you. Exactly. Yeah, throw greatness. Yeah, exactly. It'll come back to you. So tip number 4, go for a no. Now, when I read this book, I remember in my opportunity, in my business, they were telling you got to get a lot of no's to get the yeses, right? You're going to get so many no's to get to the yeses. Kind of didn't understand it initially, and as I built my business, I did start understanding it because I was experiencing the results. But what I'm going to share with you will make even more sense. And then I read this book, Go for No, and the book basically said that same thing, right? You just got to get through as many no's, because if you get through as many no's every single day, then you are going to get the people that say yes, right? And you got to feel comfortable with getting no's, because if you don't feel comfortable with getting no's, you are not going to get the yeses. And if you're always thinking, oh, this person said no, oh, I feel crap, oh, the next person said no, I feel even more crap, you're going to get to a point where you're not going to even want to build your business. So that's why tip number 1, which I mentioned, don't be addicted to the outcome. You do have to get yeses to build your business. No, you have to get no's to get yeses so that you can build your business. Now, let me give you this awesome little tip, right? If you know anything about statistics in online marketing, network marketing, this is the statistic, right? On average, 5% of the people that you speak to are going to say yes and actually get started in your opportunity. 5%. Right? It's pretty small. So how does this play into your opportunity? And Tracy, good to see you on here. Thanks for the reactions as well. John, yeah, it's the 80-20 rule. Absolutely. It's probably even like an 85 rule. No, like a 95/5 rule in network marketing. So here's this. Think about this, right? If you speak to 5 people a day that say, 5 people a day that say, yes, I'm open to taking a look at your opportunity. You might need to speak to like 8 or 10 really to get those 5. Let's say 10, just to be kind of conservative, right? So if you speak to 10 people a day, and you get 5 that say, yes, I'm willing to take a look at your opportunity, how much is that in a week? It's 25, right? 25. So how much is that in a month? Times 4. 100 people in a week. Right, so you're going to have on average 100 people that to actually say, yes, I want to take a look at what you've got to offer, at your opportunity. And in a month, you're going to have 100 people that say yes. That's 5 people a day, right? 100 people in a month. How many people are going to get started, right? I said it's 5%, 5 people in a month, right? But you have to speak to 5 people a day to make those 100 in a month. So that on average, you can have 5 people getting started in a month that are going to say, yep, I want to do this. I'm going to pay you. I'm going to go and auto ship, whatever the products are. Now, here's the thing, right? How many people said no? Do the numbers, right? 100 people in a month, 5 people get started. How many people say no? 95. It's huge, right? And no one told me this when I got started originally in network marketing. They just said, oh, just get lots of no's, because no's is how you're going to get yeses, which is true. And every no that you get is going to get you one step closer to a no, to a yes. But if you figure out the numbers, you are going to get 95 no's, but you have to do the numbers, 5 a day. Right? If you're doing 1 a day, it's better than doing nothing. But if you really want to scale your business and really create that full-time income, you got to freaking step out of your comfort zone. You got to get uncomfortable. You got to raise your level of confront and start asking people. One of the reasons people don't succeed in network marketing is because they fail to ask. Right? So you got to start asking now. 10 people a day, right? So that you get the 5 that say yes to take a look. So you get the 100 in a month and you get 5 people getting started. Now, let me ask you a question. John says, 95, 60 a year. I don't know what that meant, John, but all good. But if you get, let me know in the comments, if you get 5 people get started in your opportunity each month, how far, do you think you can get to a full-time income pretty fast and quit your job and fire your boss? I mean, I'd love to know. 5 people a month, right? So how about getting multiple no's from one person? I personally, Tracy, you may want to watch the replay because I talked about the first tip is don't be addicted to the outcome. Because if you're getting no's from one person, they're probably not interested. So would you rather waste your energy, right? Because you are going to be wasting time and energy with that person. And they've made that decision already. It's a no, right? It's not going to be a yes. So you're better off moving through the numbers, finding the people that are going to say yes, because there will be people. And your goal, this is kind of an extra tip because of the question you asked, Tracy, which is awesome. When you speak to people, right, your goal isn't to convince them and to get a yes from them. It's to get a yes or a no, right? It's just to make a decision. If they take a look at the opportunity and then they say no, they've made the decision. And there is no point in you wasting your time. Now, yes, keep them as a Facebook friend. If they're on your email list, keep sending out great content, great value. Keep engaging with their posts. Keep putting stuff on your Facebook profile. Jason, just kidding. Yep, move on. Some will, some won't. So what? Exactly. But I thought I'd answer it too because there'll be other people that wonder that, right? Like, oh, what if I keep, every no from the same person? But you want to keep engaging them because over time their circumstances might change and then they might go, hey, I took a look at that opportunity Tracy showed me or John or whoever. I lost my job or my job really sucks. Let me go back to them just to revisit the information and they may be ready, right? But you just got to keep going through the numbers. So go for no, right? If you just jumped on now, you may want to watch the replay because I went through some numbers that just make a big, you'll have a light bulb moment. So definitely check it out. But tip number 5, right? Tip number 5 is something I learned originally in network marketing when I got started is your goal isn't to just get everyone to say yes, because you could do that. It might be the wrong person for you to work with. I've signed people up into my opportunity that I would have preferred not to sign them up. And I think most successful network marketers have had something like that. But here's the thing, your goal isn't just to sign people up. You got to look at it from, my goal is to disqualify people. So when you're having conversations, your goal is to ask questions, see where they're at, see what their needs, problems, and desires are, what they ultimately want to create. If you have a sense that they're a leader and that they're going to produce and create results. But you got to see it from a point of, how do I disqualify this person? Because if you're thinking, how do I disqualify this person? You're going to find, 1, you're going to be unattached from the outcome. 2, you're going to find those real leaders, right? You're not going to be signing people up that don't do any work or that waste your time. But your goal is to disqualify people, right? Or what you're looking to do. And in the disqualification, you're going to find those quality people that will join your business and they will take action and produce. But here's the thing, talking about tip number 1, and again, if you joined late, you want to rewatch the replay because it was a powerful tip. And that's probably the foundation to all the other tips I've given. But if you're addicted to the outcome, if you're calling people and you're thinking, oh, I need to sign this person up, or put everyone onto the information and to take a look, I've had that. Recently, one of my team members was doing that, and he said to me like, I say to them, in our opportunity, minimum $100,000 per year they want to create. If they're looking to create anything less than that, I don't let them in because they're not thinking big enough. I'm looking for entrepreneurs that want to create something big. So 100,000 is the mark. And he let someone in that didn't give an income goal. I think another one was maybe a $60,000 or $70,000 income goal. And I asked him, well, how come you didn't disqualify them? It's not 100,000. He's like, I needed to make money. I need to sign people up, right? And he was just so attached to that outcome, right? That he needed to be, addicted to the outcome, that he needed to make money and make sales and sign people up. And I said to him that he needs to change that, because if he continues that, he's not going to sign anyone up. So I gave him a little exercise, and this is what I'm going to give to you as well. If you're not signing people up, it might be because you're attached to the outcome or addicted to the outcome. So what you want to do is, and this is going to sound scary, the next 10 people, and that's 5, right? 5 times 2. The next 10 people that you speak to, whether it's a prospecting conversation on Facebook, whether it's on the phone, right? Anyone that's open to take a look at your opportunity, disqualify them. Disqualify them. Just the next 10 people. Disqualify them. Tell them that you don't feel it's a right fit right now. Give them a reason, right? Might be maybe because their income goal is too high. Might be because they need to go and write up their goals and know exactly what they want to create in their lives. Might be just, even if it's just, look, it's at the moment I just don't feel this is the right fit. But look, I wish you all the best. Disqualify the next 10 people. And here's why. If you're addicted to the outcome and you feel like, I just need to make a sale, you could go for the rest of your life talking to hundreds and thousands of people, hoping that they're going to get started and sign up. And guess what? You could be 90 years old and you're not going to make any money in network marketing or in any business because you're addicted to the outcome, right? Would you rather that, right? Hey Elise, good to have you on here. I know it's morning for you over there. Awesome stuff. But would you rather, end up 95 with thousands of millions of people that you spoke to and not sign anyone up? Or would you rather the next 10 people disqualify them, right? And then probably the 11th person or after that, you finally got rid of that feeling of that addicted to the outcome feeling and that you need to make money. Finally get rid of it, free yourself, and have people saying yes to you, right? But that's a powerful tip. And here's the thing, you might not do it. Because I've given this to some of my team members, and then they came back with another person that did a 3-way. Maybe they weren't actually qualified or a fit for the business, but they didn't actually go and disqualify them. And they said to me, sorry Alex, I know I should have disqualified them, but I just need to make the money. And you're going to get that, right? But when I have conversations to them, I just reinforce it to them. Do you actually want to make money or not? Because if you don't get rid of that, I need to make the money, I need to sign people up, you're not going to get anyone getting started or saying yes. And as soon as they do it, as soon as they action that, as soon as they go and disqualify people, that frees them, and then people start signing up and they start making sales and they start making money, right? But that's what you're going to get to. So I hope you got a lot of value from this. At least I know you jumped on late. If anyone else jumped on late, you may want to watch the replay. These 5 tips are going to make a huge difference in your business. But just to cover them quickly again. Tip number 1, don't be addicted to the outcome. Tip number 2, don't make it about the money. Okay. Tip number 3, serve people, right? It's about serving the multitude, serving others. Tip number 4, go for no, right? I gave you that little, how to do the numbers so that you can figure out exactly how many people you need to get, speak to and get no's and yeses from in a month. And tip number 5, go, prospect people and look to disqualify them, and to get rid of that addicted to the outcome feeling, go disqualify the next 10. If you do it, it's going to make a huge difference in your business, and you're going to be on your way to making a full-time income, multiple 6-7 figure income. Trust me, it's going to make a difference.